Welcome back, everybody. Today is, well, it's actually the last day before Good Friday, so it's Thursday. You can see Henry's boom sprays there and not moving because it is a bit windy at the moment. We've got the trucks back now, so Henry and I are going to just take off this black cam lock fitting and swap that out to a yellow one so that we can stop all this leaking. I really don't like these ones. So Dad's washing the Shepherd up, getting that all nice and clean, just because, keeping the maintenance up on it. The chemical does drip onto the back of the tray, so we've got to make sure that we keep that clean. I'm also taking that to Perth. I said in the last video, I'm heading to Perth on Monday, and we're doing shopping for the house. So taking the truck up there so we can get everything back. Henry's just ducked out to try and get that tank out. The wind has dropped down now, so we're hoping that he can get that out. I am grabbing myself a knife and going to go over and get the all the expander foam and cut that off so that we're all ready for when Brian rocks up next week. I think it is, next week on Tuesday. He rocks up with fertiliser for us. So just getting this all organised because Henry will be spraying and Dad will be around, so they'll unload him. But yeah, just make sure that the shed is all 100% ready to go for them, and they're not, chasing their feet, chasing their tail, whatever the expression is. Look at that! Oh, lovely. Ready to me. It's not the easiest job to cut this stuff. This is easy. You just grab it and rip it off, and it's. I mean, this isn't the best one to show you, but it's sealed. It's sealed where it needs to seal, and then just run the blade down there and there. And it's a bit of fun. Right, my next job is to lift up. Easy with two hands. So what I got to do is lift up my sheet, grab myself a brick, and there we go, like that. So I go along and I do that along the whole of the inside here. Again, the reason that we did this is to increase our capacity in the shed. it means that we can store the fertiliser higher. So when we've only got it at a certain level means we can't stack it higher, and we're also worried about tipping stuff over the edge and getting into the beams on that side. So having this here just means that we can just push it up and not worry about it, and just gives us that peace of mind. But because it's only tech screwed in up the top, we need to just lift this up like that, and yes, fertiliser does sit up there, but it's not an issue. And then that means that we can, store more in here, which is, definitely better than what we did used to do. That's all done. The only issue I have is when I placed this one down, I didn't lift this one high enough. I probably should have lifted it up to about there. So on both sides, it's tight. It won't be too much of an issue because when you're pushing up, you focus the centre obviously is in the centre, all the mass is in there, and over here it'll be like coming down on an angle, so it shouldn't be too bad. The only thing it does do is it'll just rip out the tex from up the top there. Well, probably just rip the tarp, not the tex. So yeah, that's honestly not too bad, and ready for fertiliser next week. So 2nd April we get 2 loads of urea, 3rd April we will get 2 loads of Agstar, and then we will be ready for seeding. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. Just before lunch we had a delivery of chem. So essentially it's just all our atrazine, which is what goes on the pre-em and also post for canola. We've also got some Trojan there, which we will be using for, well actually we use that pre and post and all the way through the year. That's an insecticide, just kills any bugs that are out there trying to eat our crop. What else we got? Oh, we got Amsol, which is a water agent, helps with things like Roundup and all that bind to our water because we use like a dam water, so it's got clay in it. So yeah, no, we're at an interesting stage with seeding and getting ready for seeding. So we're essentially 2 weeks out. We'll be starting about the 10th. The bar's ready to go, the boom spray's all ready, that's all sweet. We do need to get the Wally and the Nourish, that needs to get sorted, but we can't do that yet. We still need a tray back truck just to cart some seed around before seeding, and I'm going to be taking the Shepherd with me to Perth, as I've already mentioned. So the guys can't get the the Nourish on the truck yet until we've got that seed sorted. So it just sort of delays us a bit with that. But I mean, we put it away running, so it should still be fine. That'll be the only concern. Other than that, we've got a few rock piles that we need to go and pick up, like those ones that we created from doing the road, and yeah, no, we're slowly getting there. It's been rush, and then now it's like, whoop, stop, and then it'll be rush again. We've obviously still got the press wheels to put back onto there and finish doing. Dad's gone to town, so he'll go and pick up all those bearings and the cones, all that, so that we can finish that job. And actually one thing we do need to do, because we've got a new tractor, we need to go in the screens, both the John Deere and the X35, and we need to do all the measurements. None of the measurements are in there. So the measurements are in the X35, but that's from Art. And Art's receiver is a lot closer to the drawbar, which changes the distance from the drawbar to the working hitch, or whatever they call it, the work zone. So essentially what it would mean if we were just to start how we are, it would mean that the bar would be turning on and off too early because it's not in the right spot. So we would get seed coming out when we don't want it and seed turning off when it's too soon. So we've got to make sure we change that, because if we don't, we'll notice it once everything starts to grow. The last job that I need to do before I knock off and go pick kids up from the school bus is I need to wash out this. We're getting Fert delivered on Tuesday, so that's the first day back after Easter. So we've got public holiday tomorrow, and then not Saturday, but Sunday is obviously Easter. Monday's Easter Monday, so that's a public holiday. Tuesday's when it's getting delivered. And I'm obviously not here. Dad will be here and Henry's spraying. So need to make sure this is all washed out, because this is currently the state of it. That's from doing all the gravel. They've then got to, at some point, go down and pick up all the rocks at Hatton's there that we made from the track. So we've got to go and do that and then wash it again. And then just before we start seeding, we need to weld in our divider blank offs in there, because if you guys remember, our seed and super bin is narrow. So each compartment is narrower than the loader. So we need to put some dividers in so that we make sure that it all goes in the right compartment. So we'll go around and we'll wash this off. Alright, she's all done, packed away. I reckon we'll leave the video there. I know it's a bit of a short one and not really much is going on. It's sort of just finishing the jobs that we were doing from the week. And next week Dad and Henry will get everything sort of done, so we're ready to just jump straight into seeding. And hopefully seeding goes off without a hitch. So I will see you guys in that video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and I'll catch you in the next one.